Hello, this is Rihanna with Next Generation Gym Owners, and I am here for your weekly tip. So, last week, Melissa talked about how you can find great staff. Guys, we've all been there, struggling to find staff and sometimes hiring anyone that shows interest in working for you. We understand it. Unfortunately, when you just hire anybody that applies, doesn't always work out. So today I'm going to give you your top 3 interview tips to ensure you are hiring someone that will be a good fit, not only for your gym, but then also for your culture. So number 1, find out who they are. Ask questions in the interview like, who were the key influences in your early years? What were you known for back then? What are some highlights and lowlights from your education years? These type of questions will really dive into what kind of a person they are and what they were known for in their past and stuff. Number 2, what is their work history? So in this section, you're going to dive into all of their previous places of employment, and you're going to ask questions such as, what were you hired to do? What were your priorities and what did you accomplish? What were some mistakes or lessons learned? Who was on your team and how were your relationships with them? What was your boss's name and how would they rate your performance when we ask them? Because we're going to follow up with their bosses later. Strengths that your bosses might mention, weaknesses that your boss might mention, and then what were your reasons for leaving? So you want to kind of dive into all those and get the history and find out answers to all of those questions. And then thirdly, a big piece of this is dig deeper. So when you're asking these questions to them, then ask some follow-up questions that begin with what, how, or tell me more. So for example, what do you mean? How so? What is an example of that? How did you deal with that? What happened? What did you do? How did that feel? What happened next? Those are really going to help you get to some of the real answers to those questions, because we all know when people go into interviews, they're going to put their best foot forward, or at least we hope that they would. And so you're going to want to kind of dig deeper and ask further questions that are going to get some of the answers that you're looking for in those. So you can find a person that is going to be right for your gym and right for your culture. Thank you for joining me for this week's tip. For so much more, I hope you will join us in Las Vegas on January 14th and 15th for our annual Gym Owners Conference. There is going to be so much information for not only you, but also for your managers and your lead staff. You're not going to want to miss it. It is the perfect way to kickstart the new year, making sure you are increasing your revenue, having healthy budgets, and hiring great staff. Be one of the first 25 people to get it at $199, so register now. Follow the link below or go to nextgenowners.com. Stay tuned for next week's weekly tip.